We got a trial to do today.
It's a trial time. Daniel, what say ye?
Big Chungus is dead.
Yes, sadly.
Byaku Chungus is dead.
I don't have any solid theories.
Yeah, any ideas, any thoughts, any... Oh, he's whipping out the phone. For the record, I said at the beginning of this game that it's a lot harder to predict the killers in these games.
Okay, so...
That being said, I semi-retract that statement. You can guess the killer, but I will be very surprised if you have all the details planned out of any of the killers.
Well, kind of, yeah. I have... So here's the deal. I was trying to find... like a coherent plot, maybe connecting points between the pieces of evidence.
Yeah,
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I just went person by person, and I was like, who do I think is innocent? Who do I think is like up for grabs?
Yeah.
So here you go.
I'm just gonna look at this.
So
now.
People who are clear in my book. I'm gonna say Chiaki and Fuyu Luigi.
Luigi Ryu.
Hiko are both clear. Just
they were not in the hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
They weren't inside. I don't think they did it. Next up, I just put Mario. Who's that?
I don't know who Mario is.
Oh, Wendy, redhead girl.
That's not Mario. Okay.
Mahiru.
Mahiru. Got it.
She was. I don't know. She's not it. Other people. Nagito, Ibuki. They were fine.
Okay.
If Ibuki did it, I remember she could have easily just been like, sorry, I don't remember who said what, when,
That's
blah,
true.
blah, blah. Nagito, whatever. Gundam was busy doing his own thing.
Gundam was doing his own thing.
I don't think he did it. Sonya, I think, is pretty innocent.
Sonya.
Just out of, like, a hunch.
Yeah.
I don't have any reason for that. I just think she is. I just put Squishy.
Squishy.
Yeah, I think she's innocent.
Alright.
And then I also don't think they're gonna get rid of the boobles this early, so I think Akane's clear.
Okay.
Because they can't get rid of the boobles in Chapter 1.
They did keep the boobles around the whole game last time.
Exactly.
That is a fair point.
So then the only suspects I really had were PP Girl, Teru, and Nekumaru.
And Nekumaru.
They... I think PP was, like, the initial red herring.
Okay.
We had that moment of, like, where were you when all this went down? And she was like, I gotta go. So, I think they want you to think it's her.
Alright.
But it's not. That's why I think it probably isn't B.
Word.
Teru and Nekumaru, I feel like both could have, like, a motive, because Teru's kitchen supplies all went missing, and then Nekumaru like
had poo poo.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
he was ready to burst. So those three, more those two, but those three. I don't know if Nekumaru would do it though. I feel like he just really is genuinely just had to poop.
That's fair.
I don't know. It's hard to gauge. Teru is my like lead suspect at the moment. All right. But I'm reserving the right to change that.
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
I just hope he's gone. That's what it is. I really just hope it's him. He's gone.
It's like, I want it to be him.
I'm gonna manifest
So the only ones you did not mention were Kazuichi and Mikon. Is it just kind of the same
I forgot them.
Okay.
When I was doing it.
Cool.
So I have just a couple other notes.
Oh, okay, I'm ready.
In regards to Gundam, the earring was completely irrelevant. I don't think it had anything to do with the case. I think he was honestly just vibing in his own little world. I think, hi.
What does my wife need? She's not in frame. What do you need?
Nacho fries are back!
Oh.
Where?
Taco Bell!
Sorry.
Ow, my ears, both here and in the future. Well, we can get some, okay, babe? Okay. Can we record now? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy for you. And I like Taco Bell too, so maybe we have to go there this weekend on a little date night.
Fancy.
That's what
cool.
You're
bougie.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. So I think the earring was irrelevant. I feel like Hiko is telling the truth because he's the one everybody's like, why would I listen to him? He's the bad guy.
So evil.
So I think he's telling the truth. There was a fire exit.
There was.
The freak is up with that?
A fire exit? What?
A fire door.
Oh, fire doors.
Inside,
yeah. That's fair.
No clue what that was about. And then here's why Teru was my lead suspect. I forgot about this. He didn't use the fire or anything else to see. And when you questioned him about it, he was like, "Oh well, I just forgot. I don't remember. Oh, I didn't do it." And I was like, "Okay, maybe." I was like, kind of sus. And then Mikon fell. Right,
yeah.
Which would have been a big distraction. And then it was like, how did she fall? It was like, ooh, she was tied up in the sausage. I was like, maybe he did a thing. Oh, well,
What?
their eyes are all in the same spot.
Not theirs.
Not hers.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, so Terra is my lead suspect.
All right, fair enough.
That's how I feel.
Fair
going
enough,
into
fair
it.
enough.
But I don't have any evidence to back it up with.
Fair enough.
So how do I go?
Monokuma said do something.
Check out the rock.
That's it. That's it. It's the rock.
What? Something's shaking.
This is dangerous! Oh boy. Everyone, please get down! We're not gonna be talking much, so the voices aren't as important, but...
Blech. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think that loaded properly.
Okay.
It was supposed to just flip down and have the whole escalator be there.
That was weird. Could it be, is he telling us to enter it? What? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear.
I wasn't sure what that one's full name was, so now we know.
That's totally suspicious. Hey.
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. That
What, did you do it?
I think that translates weird because so many characters say that in this game and it makes no sense.
Okay.
Like, it must be a weird translation thing.
Noted.
Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way.
There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Nah, I don't know.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you really are a man, then man up. Darn it. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward.
You're right, there's nowhere for us to run. We need to
There's
do it.
5 islands. That's everyone's decision. I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level.
Not really.
Let's do our best to clear the gate. We literally put it on the medium level, Chiaki.
Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore.
Oh, that's good. That's a
If I
good
think,
chant.
I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Oh man.
Look at the sky.
So intense.
And when we entered the rock,
The escalator was gone.
I pooped. You missed it. It swiped back up in there.
I was staring into. Oh my gosh. Alright.
It's a bear. Little bear.
Whoa, it's been a
God,
while since
bear.
you've had this kind of shot. This is an elevator.
Wow.
I see. This entire rock is an elevator.
Imagine not knowing what an elevator was. Couldn't be me. Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases. It'll make sense. Never mind.
Okay.
That's a little joke for the viewers.
However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth.
How do they all fall out? Why are they bouncing around in my mouth?
All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it.
Don't look at me!
I'm not chattering. You're chattering.
Wow, look at them go. The
Alright.
crew.
This is a deep rock. There we were, listening
Wow.
to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth.
Thank you.
I'm glad we had that extra line. It really made the difference. Some time passed before the elevator finally.
What?
Of course it did.
It was 3 years. Yeah, okay. Just making sure everything's good sound-wise on the
And then the
recording.
elevator's door slowly opened.
Wow.
Oh, it's a trial room.
Welcome.
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
What is he thinking, locking us up in a crappy-looking place like this? Are you crazy? Don't mess with me. There's a lot of censoring for him.
Ooh, complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Looks like everyone knows, even if we try to exist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walk to the seats we've been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya! Byakuya! In case you forgot, the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami.
floor is so thirsty.
I can't eat the whole floor. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. I loved him. But he also had a strong sense of
How does it feel that
responsibility.
you'll never get to do free time events with him during the game?
I'm upset, kinda. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him
Is an idiot.
got murdered.
So the fandom sometimes affectionately refers to this version of him as Byakuya Togami, which I think is pretty
I
great.
respect it. The person who did it
'Cause
is
he's
one
from
of
2.
us.
You get it?
I
'Cause
do.
He's from the second game.
Oh, I'm pink.
That means he's dead, Daniel.
Look at him, he's dead over there.
Pointing.
I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true,
It's me. I'm Hajime. Yeah,
We really need to find out by any means possible. Because that's the only problem.
The duality of women plus Echo here or something. I don't know.
There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. I know how a trial works, guys.
Everyone just gangs up on Fuyuhiko again. Stab him!
He's probably killed someone. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.
Wow, would you like to save?
Sure.
Wow, what a save.
Set skills.
You don't have any skills yet, but if you go to your handbook,
yeah.
if you go to the handbook, and you go to report card, and you go to Monami, that's Pekko.
I'm trying. The controller did a thing.
Then you can buy skills.
Really?
You can hit A to see what they do, and then you, yeah.
Okay. So
I'll skip this because no one cares,
yeah.
but you can choose your skills.
All right. Finish preparations. Let's go to the class trial.
All right.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation
What
of
could
the
it be?
class trial. During the
We're
class
back at it
trial,
again.
you vote correct answer.
Before we begin,
You skipped a
I'd
Monami
like to
line.
confirm one
I'm sorry.
thing. Is there really a killer among us?
What? He said the thing. The amount of times they're gonna say the thing is a lot.
There's no doubt that the Blackened is lurking among you.
Oh, it'll lurk.
Such
Oh,
a
rip.
sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair.
Is it?
So there's no need to worry.
Yeah, remember when he was 100% fair in the last game?
The whole time.
Did
Yeah.
not
I'm the
fake a
type
trial
who
of the
hates
person he killed in front of
favoritism and
everyone.
prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
Isn't that much?
Why is she tied up?
Because she was like, I'm gonna participate, and Monokuma was like,
Such
frick
sim-
you!
There's such
I'm gonna move us to this corner for the trials,
Okay.
because I think it'll be better.
Whoa.
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fist.
Okay,
Thank
do you
you.
have any other character traits besides these two?
Were you even listening
that's
to the
right.
rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the
Whoa, his
dining
guitar
hall,
got
huh?
bigger.
Then everyone there
It's like
is
a bass
fucking suspect.
now.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that
Oh
you're
my
not
goodness.
the killer, right?
And she's
No shit.
waiting. She's doing
You guys
waiter
went off on your
pose.
own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
What's for dinner?
The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then
Wow.
let's start with that mystery.
How could a body have
Do you
gotten...
even see the body, Chiaki? The reason Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him.
I mean, yes.
We can't do that. Though, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what.
Wow, the
Class
class trials
trial.
finally begin. Now it's tutorials. Sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness.
Wow.
As things progress, you'll engage non-stop debate. Remember that?
Sure.
Everybody will talk without any breaks.
Yes, okay,
It's up to
okay.
you to reveal
yeah.
any lies or mistakes. Use your truth bullets to refute. Truth bullets, only the relevant ones will be loaded, except for not true, because some of them will be. I don't know what that button is. Good luck. It automatically defaults to PlayStation buttons, and you're using an Xbox controller,
fine.
so it should be the same as last game.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like I remember that. Bust him under the table, gaps in the...
Knife.
Okay.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Okay.
Why could it be?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining.
Whoops.
We're learning. We're learning.
Okay,
the
that's the button.
After
That's the
killer
button.
murdered
There you go.
Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No, he did it. I'll let it go through.
Huh? Why?
Because there was...
Obviously, by
this.
hiding the body,
Yeah.
they tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
Wow.
Alright, I got this.
You got this.
It's very slow.
It
Why
is a
was
little slow.
Byakuya's in a place like
His body was under at the very back of the dining hall.
after the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Wow.
No,
Ah.
that's wrong.
He said the
that's
thing.
wrong.
He said the thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't as excited as Makoto was.
Yeah, so in Japanese, Makoto says "Sorry wa chigao yo,"
Yes, I know.
and he says "Sorry wa chigao zo"
Wow.
or something, which is more formal or something. I don't
Why?
know.
Try to remember what the body looked like.
All right, Matt,
when
start the
found it
counter.
under the table.
You'll see.
Oh, gosh.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body
Yep.
through.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body.
They do talk slow.
I see. I get your
I've
point.
been watching these at 2 times speed, so I'm like,
Here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I think my voice is better for it.
I respond better to praise, you
there's
know.
not much
But
difference.
if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What?
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons
We're at
unknown.
like 5 already.
And that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter,
Oh my gosh.
found his body under the table.
Oh my gosh.
Under the table.
That does make sense.
Oh my gosh.
Why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Well, he was big.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Don't you
He
think?
saw food under the table.
He was going under the table during the party. Under the table? Wait, during the party, you mean he was going under the table?
My favorite part is
Why'd he go under the table?
It's gotta be a translation error, but my favorite part is where Hajime goes, he was probably killed under the table. And then Nekomaru goes, what? You're saying he was killed under the table? And it's like, that's exactly what I said.
Oh, frick, wait.
Press X to display the problem.
That's why.
You selected something.
That's why.
That is why. You did
That
something.
was wrong button. This one's X. What he was
So
doing.
you're trying to figure out why he went under the table.
Oh, something with the tape, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah? I knocked out
Why-
your computer's
okay.
charging. Hold on. Remember, it's a truth bullet, Daniel.
Oh gosh, there's so many.
It's not as complicated as you may be thinking.
Bloodstain under the table. Knife.
Why would Byakuya dive underneath the table? That's the question.
I don't know.
What was he doing at the party?
He had night vision goggles,
Yeah. Why?
so he could see the knife.
Okay.
I'm so confused, Matt.
Click on knife.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah. It's worded. There's a lot of poorly worded trial things.
You gotta just help me with this. Nobody likes watching me flounder.
I know, but
Meaning that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
like tactical snake like.
Mallory is sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand,
Wow.
maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
Alright, PP.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Do I need to show it?
This is almost like
That is
a
my
real
favorite part.
trial.
Byakuya in the first game, like, I have proof. Show him, Makoto. During the previous day, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots. No matter how many weak spots, there's only one lie. If you shoot a false weak spot, people will hate you. You can concentrate. Press the start button to look at controls.
Alright. I'm glad they're jumping in.
Yeah. No, the first game is very much like, alright, we're going to take it real
Forward, AC timer,
slow.
night vision go. Ah!
Yeah. You got it.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table
Yeah.
during the blackout.
Yee.
Whoops.
Nice!
Whoops.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. The A button doesn't
sounds
do
correct.
anything during this.
Oh.
So I'm like very confused.
I think
That's the case.
Is it the D-pad will control which bullets you're using?
During the
Trigger.
blackout, Mr.
Oh.
Handhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black.
There's no way he
It
could
was
have
so
seen
dark
it.
I couldn't see my food.
There's no way he could have seen it.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
There's no way he could have.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Makoto had more energy for it.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Are you good?
Yeah, I just spilled water like up my face.
Okay. Should I cut this or should I just let you?
Just do the thing.
Okay.
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen
My
what was
favorite part
happening.
too is how they have high quality PNGs of all these items and then just like cardboard cutout
You
characters.
saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Shut up! You don't get to have this.
Why not?
She doesn't get to call me out.
No,
She doesn't get to know that's
obviously
wrong,
It
you?
should be the other
Yeah.
way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision
What?
goggles, not Byakuya.
You're
Wow.
10.
Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument?
Yeah.
Just between you and me, I was also surprised.
Can we kill her? I
Just
really don't
kidding.
like her.
I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. Okay, you're gonna want to read
I hit
this.
the wrong button. Give me a break.
Select.
Okay.
In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut sideways, vertically, or diagonally. Based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remark, it'll skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. Number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When it skews to your advantage, the other party's argument changes. It means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. You cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the push the button to shoot the bullet button.
Thank you.
Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's a truth blade? I am terribly sorry. It appears there has been a delay in contacting
I've been
you.
trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important?
What is happening, Matt?
You can reveal the controls with start. Good luck and have fun.
There was more instruction in that tutorial than there was in the entirety of the
Yeah,
last
I'm
game.
gonna let you try to figure it out, and then, you know, I'll help explain the
Sword,
controls.
knife, or drill in the case. Okay, it's probably the
If
case.
you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night
Oh
vision
no, it's
goggles.
skewing towards her advantage.
How do I want to cut?
With the left stick. I can't advance forward if I'm just listening. I should let Mahiru say what she wants, but you shouldn't. You should cut her
If you
remarks.
just use common sense.
Wait, do I need to find a
The
weak
killer
spot still?
Not
obviously
yet.
used those
So,
night vision goggles.
right now what your goal
That's
is,
gotta be it,
I'm gonna explain it. Right now what your goal is the left stick will cut the statements.
Yes.
Right? The weak statements will look the same. They'll have the yellow on it.
Okay.
So if it's not a yellow statement, you want to cut it so that you have the advantage.
Yes.
And it pushes more
so
towards your
I
side.
just want to cut the weak statement.
For now, yes.
It's just the same as the last one.
correct. It's not the
You're
same
getting
because there's
very
no
heated.
weak statements. I'm not trying to.
Okay, look at this. There's so many controls.
Yeah.
Just to push down on the
Yeah.
stick.
Just use common
Well, eventually
sense.
they'll. So push down.
okay.
Push down on the
killer
stick.
obviously used
Push
those
down
night
on the
vision
stick. Do
goggles.
the stick
That's gotta be
thing.
it.
You gotta slice her words. All of her words.
All of them?
Yeah. You have 13 cuts in the
It
corner.
keeps telling me I'm getting it wrong.
Yes, because you're not slicing all of them because she's.
If
You have to
just-
slice
the
all
killer
of them to
obviously
get
used
your
those night-
advantage.
That's gotta be
Oh.
it.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
But then be careful on this side because there will
Where's
be a
your
weak
proof that the
statement.
killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened.
Am I supposed to
Those
be
goggles
just
were
cutting
playing in
everything?
advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
So not those.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay. We'll pause for a second.
Oh,
Killer
nuts.
brought them to the crime scene.
Yeah.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Shut what? No! That doesn't have the same ring to it.
So yeah, it's a very confusing minigame, but that's the gist of it. Cut words that aren't yellow, slice words that are yellow if it's a false statement.
Alright.
Inside the Duralumina
just you
case
wait, this isn't even the
Byakuya
worst
had with him
one.
during the party. He found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Wow.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
Just getting real into it.
Woohoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus,
She
Byakuya
always
was the
talk to
only
herself
one
in
who
the
could
third
have taken
person?
the night
Yeah.
vision goggles
She
out of the
does,
case,
yeah.
since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah, good work.
Then, was that knife inside the case too?
I don't
If there
know.
were night vision goggles
No, it was inside
wouldn't be weird
Byakuya.
for a knife to be in there too.
Then it came out again. Then it went back inside. Then it came out again.
Would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
I'm with you on this one.
You've never been against her. Don't even pretend.
No, I just like when she talks. I don't like what she says.
That's fair.
The knife was brought to the Durluma case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. It wasn't.
Tonight's main dish?
I see.
Can I be your main dish tonight, Terror?
That was one of your options to click on, was tonight's main dish.
Yeah, I know.
Duct tape. They probably hit the knife by duct taping it to
what?
the underside of the tape.
It was used to hide the knife. I don't know, Terror just got scared and now I'm onto him.
That's why we found duct tape there.
Not that anyone else is scared.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Byakuya
her
was
existence
thorough.
is scared.
Even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
You mean before or after he was killed?
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing
What
a
about her
body
camera,
check is a
Byakuya?
bit
She could have
much.
swung that around and decked somebody.
Could have blinded you.
He probably
That necktie is dangerous,
Someone
Byakuya.
was planning to commit a
Nagito's hair could stab someone.
It's true.
Are you
Hajime's
saying
good.
he
So
predicted
sharp.
the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
It was the all-seeing eye.
That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder could occur. I didn't push anything.
No, why would he know
okay,
that there was
okay.
a possibility
Okay,
of
because
murder
he
would
got...
occur? Because he got a
this.
fire door.
He got this.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah. It's not as great as...
Please
Now
take
I
a look at this.
understand.
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. This looks like somebody cut out words from a magazine.
Do.
The hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
I just waited
It looks like the
till
threatening
now to
letter
tell you
someone
all.
sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wow.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
I only forged suicide notes.
Don't lie. Doesn't matter who wrote it.
Cool. Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place.
Or you're just cutting
Try
him
to
off.
create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other.
Every
Doing
line is
so,
half the episode. I
tried
gotta
to
get
We're
through
good,
this.
dude. We got so
In a
much
situation
time.
where They couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us you received a threatening letter.
Yeah.
If he had, we would have panicked.
And then we would have all
Byakuya
killed each
probably
other.
did that too.
So,
Ibuki's having
he
a good
tried
time.
to do
Ibuki's
something
having
about it
fun.
Without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
No. The kisser? Oh, I can't push a button. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Is it really one of us?
One of
Who
us.
is it?
One of
Among us.
Ha!
Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you
imposter.
coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the
Someone's
first
just like,
place.
never mind. I changed my mind. I'm coming forward now. Uh-huh. Can you believe it, Daniel?
I still can't believe it.
Wow.
Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet. Really?
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Anything, my queen.
What is it?
I feel
Oh.
I
Forgot.
regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
They were under the table. Under the table?
it just gets
If
going all
Byakuya
over
was
again.
indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage
Is
to
it
navigate in the dark?
comfortable-ish?
Almost?
That's fair.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
Chair's not comfy, so we tried putting a blanket on it.
My
But
butt
if the
hurts.
murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark,
Wow.
it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No. Definitely used the mark. It was
Because
the
of mark-
party did. It was Byakuya to comic. He marked it with his blood.
He marked it with his body.
With his life.
What if the glowing pink was the mark?
Yeah.
With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
Yeah.
In actuality,
The knife we found under the table.
You're so good. You
Yeah.
got this, Daniel.
And the
Yeah.
duct tape stuck to the underside of the
I know,
table
it's
were both
so
marked with
comfortable.
glowing paint,
We'll
right?
switch. Don't worry. We'll
Glowing
switch
paint.
it
Does that mean
I'm gonna take off the blanket.
killer's painted
Okay.
them in the
Is it not as comfy?
No, it's like all on my tailbone.
painting them with glowing paint? It's
Just
as
get
if
thicker.
they knew the blackout was going to happen.
I told Matt to do that earlier when he put the blanket on the chair, and I made fun of
true.
him. So now
They
he's
had to
making
have
fun.
I
of
don't
me.
remember you saying that, to be
That's why
fair.
they used the
Oh.
glowing paint as a
Well
mark.
then.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office.
Whoa, whoa,
with the
whoa,
circuit
whoa!
What?
That's a big jump to make.
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I am not the killer.
Oh.
I guess she's not.
Under the table?
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit
No one
breaker
can.
in the office.
No one can except Monokuma, because he's stretchy, boy.
Yeah, so that's out of the question.
Yeah.
Anybody's up for grabs because no one could reach
But
it.
they don't know that. They didn't investigate like we
I don't
did.
care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Thank you.
Is he gonna be the one like Hina who's like, I don't care about the evidence, I think you did it?
That's what he just did.
Whole time, Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Probably not, because we were 10
tripping
minutes
the
in.
breaker. Mikon trips. It must be her.
I have evidence!
After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up till now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing, it contains lies, please fire the truth bullet that proves the other person's testimony is correct. And then you agree. Isn't it a little hot in here? It is. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the start button, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun.
Oh gosh, alright.
So blue, agree. Yellow, argue.
But I'm still shooting it the same way.
Yes, correct.
Oh gosh, you've gotta be kidding
You can
me.
look at the evidence.
It's Nekumaru's account, I can already
Yeah.
feel it.
Since Peko was
Do
in
you
the
remember what
office,
it is?
It was somebody was in the bathroom.
she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Wait.
What happened to
Nope.
your guard duty?
Sorry.
Sorry, she says.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Thank you, child.
Alright, just from listening. Okay, I got you.
like someone
Since Peko was in it, she could have caused the
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
was getting
There we
drunk
go.
in the
I
kitchen.
agree with that.
Consent.
What? Is that
You
what it said?
consented, yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice, pee-pee. Pee-pee,
was
wanna
dead.
see my pee-pee. I think she's telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekumaru's account is
Why is everybody
actually
like
Peko's
this?
alibi.
Hajime has no time for anyone's crap. He's like, no.
I've been trying to use it many times, and the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
It must have been
Then the
Byakuya.
person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves
It's
in
a
the
normal
bathroom
sentence.
except Peko.
He did. What?
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so
Why?
insensitive.
Because poo-poo is taboo and cliche.
Someone's dead.
It's Japan. Poo-poo is icky. Girls
She
going
locked
poo-poo
herself
is
in the
icky.
bathroom for that long? There's no doubt. Shit.
Thank you, Nekomaru.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Says Miss. Alright, no, you never mind.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember the
It's fine.
Do you remember the
How
last
about
episode we were talking about how
we
when he
stop talking
investigates
about
his
this
neck
and
just
move on to something
elongates
else?
out? I like to imagine that his neck is just in the middle of this circle of people and just flipping over to
Slowly,
whoever's talking.
panning back and forth.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The smell
He's like-
wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But
I'm putting my leg up.
You were in the
Wow.
bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office,
There was a Reader's Digest in
I
there.
felt the same rush of pain in my stomach because of that.
Dude, that's
I
a
was
mood.
unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout.
Give me the name of my
Please,
first
please.
album. Sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
Unable to leave the bathroom.
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
Thank you. Stop it. Get some help.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Ibuki's
Hey, what's the
fingers.
deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do anything.
That's all we're doing.
Where are your manners? Were you raised in a locker room?
Oh my gosh.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Thank you.
This childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
In the food she took.
Whoa!
It's Taro, dude.
If so, the
Yeah.
killer could have tripped the boyfriend
It's Taro,
as soon as
Taro.
that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or something.
Stoma chache. I saw that word and that's all I thought. Stoma chache.
Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically.
I hope you know I'm never saying that word properly ever again. Like, oh yeah, I just go to the doctor. They're like, what seems to be the problem?
Well,
I'm like, I have a stoma
I'm
chache.
having a lot of stomachaches.
Wow.
All right, same bullets as always.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Except for
Now that you
Never.
mention it,
Nope.
you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
wow.
It's
There
this.
might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
I think nope. That's
True.
an
Cook the
argument.
food. How suspicious.
Hey.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Yeah. Wait.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Just it was worth a shot.
Was I talking about something? I didn't put any laxatives in my dishes.
Looks like I made a mistake.
You may want to review the bullets.
Did you eat anything weird?
Did you eat anything
I don't
weird?
remember eating
But there
anything
wasn't
weird.
anything to argue or agree with.
Now that
There
you
wasn't
mention
anything to
it,
agree with. Correct.
She brought food to the office,
It was
right?
just the one that where she was like, just this
a little
one.
bit from the dining hall.
It's got to be this then.
There might have
Yeah.
been some laxatives
It's this,
in it,
right?
don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're arguing
that's
there's
wrong.
not laxatives. Do you know why?
Because Byakuya ate all of them and he didn't go poo poo. And Akane ate
Akane
them.
ate,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
were
right.
slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Akane ate a lot of it. Let's be
Akane.
clear.
Pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
You and your weird accusations against little pervert Pillsbury Doughboy.
I apologize for causing a scene.
No problem. Everybody's got to go take one from time to time.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you.
I
He's
did
the
one
who made the
recently too.
laxative.
Under the table.
Cease this bickering.
Whoa!
She's a princess.
Let's just dismiss Pekka's
Stomachache.
as a coincidence and go back to discussing the
Poor
blackout.
Monami.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Trashy skank.
As long as
Anyways.
it happened during blackout, and blackout itself isn't what's actually important. So you need
Here's
to make
what's
it
actually
clear
important.
how the blackout occurred, because it's important.
Yeah. Yeah. How did the blackout occur, Danny?
The lights went out.
Well, no, the lights went out because there was a blackout.
What the heck? None of these. What?
Why did the blackout happen, though?
Who tripped the
I kind of want to review what some of these are.
Yeah, do it. I think if you push Y on this menu, it'll just take you right to what they
Bop
are.
you on the head.
Nope, wrong
Throw
button.
a stone and hit it?
Okay, it's X then.
Yeah.
Stir.
I don't remember what they all were. That what?
Just it gets me. It gets me
This
every
key
time.
piece of evidence?
Where am I going?
I don't know. What are you looking for?
I don't remember.
That was one of them.
3 iron. Oh, because they were on.
Yeah.
That's not important right now.
Oh, okay.
Stop going sideways.
I'm
This
sorry.
is so hard
I'm
to control.
sorry. The controller's not the best. I know.
Dishes, fire floor, kitchen equipment, jockey's account. What's
What's
this?
your life?
Okay, hold
Shogi's
on.
account is
Easy to
me
use
and
the remote
Monami
control?
who saw Fuyuhiko walk around at night.
Let's just see.
Dartera's account is
Yes.
stove is made
It
of
does not have
gas.
to
Wait,
be the
hold on.
breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
That's not true, but I can't
or
agree
maybe
with
they
it.
caused a power surge?
No,
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
maybe.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Thank you. Thank you, Mikan. Use embarrassing pose on. I'm
Breaker, and how did they do it? answered that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Wow, thanks.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
That's not one of your truth bullets.
Okay.
They're a little bit ahead of the game here.
Okay. Is it irons? I don't know what I'm doing, Matt.
I don't just want to give you answers.
But I don't. This isn't entertaining.
That's why we cut it. That's why we'll cut it, you know? But Chiaki's is about... Nekomaru's is about Poo-Poo.
Not Nekomaru.
Chiaki's is about Fuhiko's.
It's the irons.
Yeah, it is the irons,
Okay, because that's the only power, but none of
They
these...
may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Let's just start trying.
No.
Let's just start trying.
You're just a little bit early.
Who tripped the breaker? If you can't answer that, did they throw a...
Maybe they used a remote.
They probably messed with the... It does not have to be
You see,
the breaker.
wait, is my thing naturally spinning or is it...
No, it
They may have
spins.
tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
You just did that. You literally just did that.
Here we go!
We don't have a lot of power surges where we're from, to be
It does
fair.
not have to be. They may have tampered with the... Or maybe they caused a
Power surge? Yeah, I didn't mean to say that, but yeah. Consent!
I don't want
You consented with PP
I don't want
and
to consent with
Mahiru
Mario.
so far.
Just as Mahiru said.
Mario.
The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course,
Wow.
that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Wow.
Someone caused it intentionally. I always think about
Which
that
is why
reading of
those
that
three
line.
irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after
You're telling me
the blackout,
3 irons caused the whole building to black out?
You keep pushing A.
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
What? Just not used to it yet.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
I have to go to the bathroom!
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Okay. Rebuttal showdown.
Rebuttal showdown.
I think it's the timer.
Yeah, now you're
The irons in the
there.
storage room caused the blackout. Then for the killer to turn the irons on,
Huh?
When it
you're
turns
saying
red, you
they
have to
went
hit
all
it
the
more
way
than
to the
once.
storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the diner when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can't back
Press
down.
A, mash A.
Okay. I could do this part.
There you go, you did it. I thought I'd warn you in advance.
So
We're in the dining hall.
confused.
You're doing good, you're doing great.
Doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the
Oh, just a
storage
little
room
late.
before that and turn on the iron. Now, do you intend to take back what you said?
You had it.
Let's
People
go.
in the
That is
dining
correct.
room, the irons caused the blackout.
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those
Did it
words.
say cut?
Allow me to cut through those words. Yeah. Because
All
it's
right.
a truth blade.
irons are just
The T
one
really
reason
looks like an M
blackout
to me.
Trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the
I
dining
wonder
hall
if
and
someone made
office
it. I didn't know that. Matt, try to see if you can find one.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both
Yeah, so
air
you're right. The
conditioners were
irons
set
wouldn't
to
just black out the whole
Okay.
building. They also use the air conditioners.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners,
Wow.
the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Wow.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old
What a
building's
cat.
energy
What a cat. She probably knows. She's probably like,
Used the
I haven't heard
irons to
commoners
nearly
use that
max
phrase
it out.
before.
So once they set the air conditioners timers, they just had to wait until they started.
Doggy Show
up on
really
their
does
own.
talk like he's like.
So, even if
So
Pekka
if
was in
you
the
had
office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
When you go to when
Miss Sonia, not you too.
This game is weird.
Energy usage.
The writing's not the strongest, but the game is great. The characters are great. I love it. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Is she right? Such a hateful fair. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If
That's
I died
important.
that many times, I might really stay
Look at the
dead, you know?
zoom in on the shaking Monokuma, please. Thank you. Remember when Hifumi's face would be in that corner and he'd just be like,
quiet.
Oh, it was the
Couldn't
best.
have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so. filled with
Becca, that's not how
if I
humans
was in the
talk.
office.
I feel
Could have
regret.
reset the breaker in
How?
time. And maybe the money
Formal
would-
samurai.
That's true. She's
No.
trained in the art
The
of
breaker
kendo.
deal, resetting
Whoops.
the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible. No
You
matter
get the
what.
point.
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Well, they're
It's
one of
alright.
them.
You don't have to worry.
Hey.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat
What?
symbols of hope like you guys.
You're talking to the killer.
That's true.
There's
Huh?
no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone.
Okay,
for you
Makoto,
all.
we get it.
In the end,
Nagito?
Hey,
What
let's find out
happened
what happened to him next time. I think this is a good stopping
Sure.
point. I think we'll be good here.
Is it?
It might be a little shorter.
Okay, no, let's go,
but
let's go.
I
Alright,
think,
cool.
I think we'll be good. I think this is a good spot.
I'm just confused as to why Hajime's calling Nagito out now when he's been doing this the entire game. He's like, it's fine, hope always wins.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, thanks for watching. In the next episode, we'll keep going.
Bye.
We'll find out what happened to Nagito.
Bye.
Maybe he just needs a kiss.
Bye. Ooh.